Hey guys, I'm Amy. Most of you watching our videos are probably living somewhere in Thailand, which already makes us common in terms of culture. It makes me know more about you. That brings us to today's topic, the universal fear. Well, think about it. What is your universal fear? Let me give you a scenario. Imagine yourself in an elementary school trying to reach for your dreams. But everyone says it is impossible. Your parents say you can't make money out of it. Your teachers say you have to boost up your grade, and your friends would make fun of you. And then one day you start agreeing with them. That's socialization. It's when you learn how to act, how to think in a way that it is acceptable in that society. So universal fear might not be universal after all. Well, we deem what is normal to us as universal when it might not be true. Well, why are we afraid to express opinions? Keep in mind that with opinion sharing, your position in arguments matters a lot, whether you agree or disagree with others. Most of the people have no problem agreeing with anyone, of course. However, when it comes to a disagreement, things tend to get a little messy here. Well, do you know that we live in a collectivistic society? To be a collectivist means to focus on harmony and needs of the group. Our social rules makes us who we are. Think about it. Why is being generous and unified considered good, but not independent and self-expression? It's because we're socialized to have the good behaviors, and that causes fear to express. I would like to point out some of the collectivistic traits. First, selflessness. By this, I'm not saying everyone is selfless. I meant we were socialized to be selfless and good, because being selfless makes you a good person. Next is family gratitude. You always see a lot of people when having a family dinner, because family in a collectivistic society tends to be bigger, an extended family with uncles, aunties, grandma, grandpa, and other cousins.
Thanks for meeting me here. Don't worry about them. They're half deaf and they only speak Hokkien. My mom taught me how to play. She told me Mahjong would teach me important life skills. Negotiation, strategy, cooperation.
You asked me here. I assume it's not for a Mahjong lesson. Home. My mother taught me too.
I know Nick told you the truth about my mom, but you didn't like me the second I got here. Why is that?
There is a Hokkien phrase, kakilang. It means our own kind of people. And you're not our own kind.
Because I'm not rich? Because I didn't go to a British boarding school or I wasn't born into a wealthy family?
You're a foreigner, American, and all Americans think about is their own happiness.
Don't you want Nick to be happy?
It's an illusion. We understand how to build things that last. Something you know nothing about.
You don't know me.
I know you're not what Nick needs.
Well, he proposed to me yesterday. He said he'd walk away from his family and from you for good. sorry I turned him down.
Only a fool folds a winning hand.
No, there's no winning. You made sure of that. Because if Nick chose me, he would lose his family. And if he chose his family, he might spend the rest of his life resenting you.
So you chose for him?
I'm not leaving because I'm scared. Or because I think I'm not enough. Because maybe for the first time in my life, I know I am. I just love Nick so much. I don't want him to lose his mom again. So I just wanted you to know that one day, when he marries another lucky girl who is enough for you, and you're playing with your grandkids while the tanhuas are blooming or the birds are chirping, that it was because of me. A poor, raised by a single mother, low-class immigrant. Nobody.
In the video, you could see that the mother really influences the son's love partners and life. Parents play a major role in their son's or daughter's life, such as choosing their major, career path, and even influences their daily choices.
Is this a church or a paddy field?
They spent 40 million on the wedding.
Really? That's too much. We're Methodist. 20 million is our limit.
I know. Princess in time. Vicious woman. I heard she demanded a whole row to herself so she wouldn't be bothered by anyone.
Really? Who is that?
Aunties.
Rachel, how lovely to see you.
The pleasure is all mine.
I'm sorry. Our row is full.
Okay. Princess Intan. Rachel Chu. I read your great article about microloans in the Asian Economics Journal.
I received so much criticism about that article.
Well, you know what? I think your critics missed the point. Because your microloans help women, and women lift up economies.
What was your name again?
Rachel Chu.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Now, what brings you here?
I followed a boy.
Amma is here. She never comes to these things. 谢谢你，阿妈。
你家人不用说谢啊。
Next is harmony. It means that people like to stay in their groups and not fight within the group. You stay with people who are similar in interests or by family ties. In the scene, Rachel Chu goes up to Princess Inten to talk about the article, while no one dares to go near her. Everyone is in consensus and stay within their own groups due to social pressure. Next is seniority. You have to respect your elder or those before you. In the video, everyone is standing up to pay respect, because elders is entitled to respect. Next is face losing. You don't want to be too straightforward, or you would humiliate others. Rachel Chu doesn't care about losing face. She just wants to talk to Princess Inten because they share the same interests. But others, they're just thinking that Princess Inten is not part of their group. You see what I mean? We strongly prioritize social ties, so by expressing one's opinion, you could lose harmony. Collectivism is more common in Asian countries, such as Thailand, Brazil, and India, while the opposite, individualism, is more common in Western countries, such as USA, Germany, and Australia. You could already see the differences in the video. As a collectivist, we prioritize the social rules over our opinion, and that's our normal, aka harmony. Reasons such as they're older than you, but the majority think like this, do what's best for the group, don't want others to lose face. These might sound personal, but it's all actually influences by society. And these are the reasons why you're willing to neglect your opinions for your group. After all, you might not be afraid to express opinions, but actually afraid to disrupt the harmony. So, what's now? Do we do nothing? No, we can't do that. What we can do, if we want to comfortably voice our opinion, is to adopt some of the individualistic mindset traits, such as achievement-oriented, assertive, and independent. I understand that for some of you guys, it will be difficult to overcome social fears caused by collectivistic mindset, but we gotta find a balance, right? There are many ways if you want to say something and still not offend anyone. First of all, have an open-minded attitude. People are more likely to listen to you when you listen to them too. Also, you have to treat their opinion as valuable because they are. You also can't think that your idea is right and there isn't, because that would do the completely opposite. Next, word choice. If you talk for the academics, it's better to use the terms correctly and efficiently. That builds up for the credibility. But if it's casual, you could use words that are respectful, such as, do you mind? If that's okay with you, we could try this. Please, thank you, excuse me. Or even tone that are humble and open to suggestion. As long as you're aware that you want to share opinion and respect others, you'll be fine. But don't respect to the point that you don't voice your opinion, okay? Just by having an opinion, it means you're aware of where you stand in the argument. And it is really important to raise an opinion if you want to make a change. Especially if everyone does not want to oppose the majority. Maybe you could be the voice of others who thinks in the same way, and you'll for sure not regret it.